of the tools he uses and becomes more and more reliant upon them. So not only do you have to trust your own physical ability, but you have to trust the tools. And you trust it not by putting all your confidence in it immediately, but by testing it. You test it and it works. You test it a little more and it works. And you test it more and you learn to rely on it. And once you've learned to rely on it, then it becomes part of you. There's an emotional attachment to it because it can save your life. At any time, the mountain weather can change, an ice fall can collapse, and it's all over. So the mountain becomes a trusting friend until, of course, something happens. But until that time, there's a very close relationship develops, and there has to be because there's a kind of an intimacy there. The mountain is allowing you to stick your crampons in its tender skin, if you like, and crash that axe into the ice. And sometimes you wonder the violence you're exacting on the mountain, whether the mountain should be so tolerant. And I'm always most apprehensive just those last few feet before I get to the top of that ice climb. Those last few feet, will it let me down now? And quite often the climb will get easier, but psychologically it's more difficult, just because the letting up in the severity allows you to relax, and in relaxing you're not as finely tuned a machine. It's only when you're under pressure that you're working at your most exact and most proficient. Your potential is really being tapped. I guess you don't really conquer something like this. You're rather foolish, you're rather presumptuous. I think man could ever conquer something which is so integral a part of himself. Can he conquer something which won't be here in 3 months anyway? Would have melted away. Reaching the end, there's a very quiet, deep sense of satisfaction. Because one thing, you've reached the ledge, it's the safety. You've reached that point where you can now reflect on what you've done. And it's in reflection, I think, we derive our greatest rewards, in looking back. When you're doing it, the preoccupation has to be in doing, in accomplishing. The physical motions, the thinking about the next move. You have no time for reflection. But when you finish, that's when it all comes together.